The death of XXXTENTACION literally broke the internet this week, and his loss was shared by his fellow new media stars. I'm talking Tekashi, Bhad Bahbie, Boonk, Asian Doll, Cole Bennett, Dave East, Denzel Curry, GHerbo, Joyner Lucas, Kap G, Kodak Black, KSI, Logan Paul, Kyle, Lil Pump, Lil Tay, Lil Yachty, MadeInTyo, Supreme Patty, SmokePurpp, Trippie Redd, Grizzley, Ugly God, Wifi's funeral, Lil Xan. Even A-listers, they revealed how much of X's artistry it both inspired them. They shared their love, their admiration, also fond memories. I'm talking about Kanye West, John Mayer, Big Sean, Diplo, DJ Snake, J. Cole, Juicy J, Meek Mill, Travis Barker, and of course the most touching of them all, well, it was his best friend, the man he got into the rap game with. I'm talking about Ski Mask the Slump God.
I guess I'm just making this because the information, what I just heard, was that he's passed.
Live to 20,000, then 30,000, and then 40,000 Instagram followers, Ski Mask clearly he was distraught, he was in disbelief, and he shared the news that he had just found out his best friend had passed. Now this is absolutely the biggest tragedy I've ever covered during my YouTube career, and definitely one of the biggest stars of the new media generation. Now the passing of X, it will go down in history and be talked about for many years to come. In fact, there have already been plenty of conspiracy rumors circulating about his death. People also taking to social media trying to solve who they think the murderer is. There have also been social media hashtags and a lot of friends coming forward in real life, like to his memorials. Now we're going to talk about all this in an After They Were Gone video, which I'll post in a couple days. My name is Michael McCrudden, and this is artists reacting to the tragic news. Also, we don't have like a graphic intro for this. Let's just roll the one from before they were gone. XXXTentacion, he shared the 2017 freshman class list with A Boogie with the Hoodie, P&B Rock, Camilla, Playboy Cardi, Anime, Kap G, Kyle, Ugly God, and MadeInTyo, and all of whom they've all paid their respects in some way, shape, or form. Now Kyle, he took to Instagram stating, "Please everyone say a prayer for X. He honestly has spent so much of his energy changing his ways and becoming a positive light for himself and so many others. Send every ounce of love you have his way. I don't know why someone would do this to someone who was making such a positive change. This has me hurt. Damn." Now this was obviously before he heard the news of his passing, so he followed up with, "I'll never forget our conversations, your intelligence was incredible, your want and will to pull the darkness from your heart was inspiring, I'll never not defend the person you were working towards becoming, and I'll never forget the mission we discussed. Be there for people who are struggling to find positivity, glad I can say I was your friend, love you X." Now Kap G, he posted, "Bro was deaf solid with me, y'all keep him in your prayers." A Boogie, he wrote, "20 years young, shake my head, that's whack. Dude's gotta learn how to love instead of hate. Sleep in peace X." Now Ugly God, he was probably the most candid. He stated, "Look, I'm not the type to post our messages on here, but I do want to say one thing. I know we've publicly had our disagreements, but what the media doesn't know is that we handled it all behind the scenes like grown-ass men, and I'm glad we did. It's really crazy how mature you are because I was ready to fight yo ass dude and I didn't care that yo weird ass took fighting classes. But look, people talk a lot of shit about our XXL 2017 freshman class, but dude, we made hip hop history, and as smart as you were, it always confused me because of how much potential you saw in me. It means a lot, we were all hurt, and it's really not a good feeling at all. But hey, I'm not trying to be too sappy, so look here, we gonna miss you and I'm gonna maintain the balance that we last talked about. Rest easy homie, at XXX. Other XXL alumni also shared their respects, like his collaborator Denzel Curry, who posted screenshots of the recent chats. They were making plans to actually train together. He stated, "I know I'm gonna see you again, I'm gonna carry out our plans no matter what, I love you jaw." And prior to this, well, he actually had more to say, but he has since deleted the caption. We have it, he wrote, "Regardless of what we went through, we always found some way to speak to each other. No one would ever have known that I'd never get to speak to you again. We talked about hours on the future, evolving and finally colliding to make a bigger impact on South Florida and the rest of the world. I know deep in my heart I'm gonna see you again. It really hurts me to write this knowing the history we had. Ups and downs, rest easy little bro. I love you, Jose." The man is really torn up, he even shared more via his Instagram story. Now Designer, he was more straight to the point. He posted a black and white photo with the caption, "No killing, love my brother." Now Kodak Black, he actually posted a tribute video. GHerbo, he had this to say: "I just feel like the universe works on its own, and sometimes it hurt, but we can't stop the universe from doing what it do." I'm saying that to say to my peers, are we going to really get some money, or are we gonna kill each other? When a dude on the way to doing great things with his life, it take a whole village to make sure we actually get to be able to do the great things we were put here to do. I hate typing paragraphs because it's never for nothing good. The real good things in life, well, they don't require paragraphs. I think GHerbo went off on a bit of a... Anyway, Wifi's funeral, he wrote simply, "Until we meet again, you will never be forgotten on my end." Dave East, he posted RIP X. "Dudes wonder why I'm always with my daughter away from dudes." Lil Yachty, he took to Twitter stating that we must support his legacy, and on Instagram he captioned, "Wow, you are such a positive individual, you love to laugh, and you're one of the most talented musicians I know. Everybody makes mistakes in life, nobody deserves an early death. You will live forever through your music, may you rest in peace X." Now I know Bhad Bahbie isn't a freshman, but she's essentially in the club, and she was absolutely gutted. She also posted this.
"I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm not afraid to admit I was wrong. I care about your emotions. I was wrong."
For days following, she continued to mourn through regular posts about her admiration and her appreciation for X. Now Joyner Lucas, he had a mouthful to say. He described himself losing sleep, he went into detail about his own fears, gun violence, and his concern over his son. Now Tekashi, he revealed some text exchange between the two. X had been concerned about 6ix9ine's safety, and the two would talk on the phone frequently. When the news finally settled in, well, Tekashi, he went on IG Live.
Knowing that he was nothing but positive and nobody wanted to harm him, you know what I'm saying? There's probably like 100,000,000 people out there trying to kill me.
Now Lil Zen, he didn't take the news well. He was inscribing X on a table with a bunch of other creators, and he also took to IG posting this.
"I'm literally having a fucking panic attack, bro. How could you run up and end a man's career? He had such a fucking thriving career ahead of him, and y'all just gonna do that to him? Come on now."
Now there were plenty more young bands: T Grizzley, YBN Namir, Cole Bennett, Billie Eilish, Asia Doll, DJ Snake, YBN Almighty J. The list goes on and on. Again, Ski Mask the Slump God. He also took to IG with "I love you, I'm sorry for everything, forever just say, fucking forever." Now it wasn't just rappers, of course, social media stars, they also chimed in. Supreme Patty, he shared some honest text between the two pals, and he captioned it, "RIP to an amazing friend of mine, one of the most kind-hearted people I know. He's one of the first celebrities to ever hit me up and would always text or DM me to make sure I'm doing okay and always gave me advice on different things. This world we live in is so cold and sad, hate seeing such an amazing human go in such a bad way. Rest in peace, X." Now Boonk, he, of course, was a fan of X, also a friend, and posted this video.
X is the last person I expect to see like that. The last person, you know what I'm saying? My prayers go out to him and his family, you know what I'm saying? All his fans and friends.
KSI, he stated that he was shook, and Logan got a little poetic. He took to Twitter to state, "XXX will never die, but RIP just say." Also, XXX, heartbreaking, the world has been stripped of a true great. So young and so much potential, rest easy brother. Now it must have been strange for these two who were, in a calculated beef to see how dangerous the consequences of fame can actually be. Now Lil Tay, she also came out of hiding to mourn, and she posted screen grabs of their conversations from the past, and she also added the caption, "X, you truly changed me. You were there for me when everyone wanted me to fail. You were there to give me advice. You were there as a father figure when I don't have one. You were here, FaceTiming me and calling me for hours when I'm down. 3 hours ago, you announced the charity event we were going to throw. We had everything set up. I can't believe this. The evil in the world. This isn't goodbye. I love you. Best friend. I love you, X." Also, there's a video. Now Adam 22, his one-time manager and close personal friend, he held a tribute for X in California. Now, most of the above artists, it all makes sense to me. These were his peers. But I found it really interesting to see A-listers, or the older generation, those who have made it before us, well, they poured in with their respects. Kanye West wrote, "Rest in peace, I never told you how much you inspired me when you were here. Thank you for existing." Now I feel like these two, if they had hooked up, well, Kanye would have been a great mentor for X. I feel like they just would have really hit it off. J. Cole, he also stated, This got me effed up, RIPX, enormous talent and limitless potential, and a strong desire to be a better person. God bless his family, friends, and fans. Diplo, he also credited X for inspiration. Tyga shared his thoughts and prayers, as did Meek Mill. And Travis Barker. The two of them, they had been working together, and he stated this: "I'm at a loss for words, speechless, love collaborating with you, you were a true artist, one of the most fucking talented of our time." Now, I think if anyone, Travis Barker knows all genres of music and knows what he's talking about. I'm just gonna wrap it up there. But that also shows you that X just wasn't in hip hop. No matter what genre he stepped into or what he was talking about, everyone knew there was a real, unique artist here, a true talent, one of a kind. It's crazy. We do have a follow-up video coming. It's titled After They Were Gone. We're gonna be talking about a lot of the rumors, a lot of the controversy. I know I get a lot of negative feedback from a small percentage of you guys for making these videos, but that's what we do here. This is an entertainment news channel titled Before They're Famous. Sadly, some of the videos aren't as positive. Okay. See you in the next one.